Hey, this is KDRF Sports TV. Welcome back. I want to talk briefly about the Super Bowl. Bad Bunny and people talking about, you know, how it wasn't good because it was all in Spanish and so forth. So I'm gonna drop a few dimes just in case many people haven't looked it up or researched. Now, first of all, the Apple Music Super Bowl halftime show that was hosted and headlined by Bad Bunny drew about 128 million US television viewers. One of the most watched Super Bowl halftimes in history. Now, on social media, roughly about 4 billion total views, 24 hours, reflecting a massive global engagement. Now, 47, a lot of conservatives, all of that, they pissed off because it was in Spanish. So let me hip you to some straight game. All the way game. Straight game. Remember, or if you don't remember, the halftime was sponsored by Apple. All right? It was sponsored by Apple. Apple is the CEO is he's a conservative. He be getting down with 47 and all that kind of stuff. But did you know that Apple introduced live translation for AirPods? It's part of Apple's recent updates. Not a completely separate new model, just for translation. The AirPods 3 supports live translation, a feature that can translate spoken conversation. Yeah, I'm reading it from my notes because I had to go and look this up. In real live time between languages and play it directly into your ears. This live translation functionality also comes to older compatible AirPods. When paired with an Apple Intelligence enabled iPhone running on iOS 26 or later. Check that out, y'all. So you can actually download your Apple Intelligence on your iPhone. English, French, German, Portuguese, with Spanish, which is coming later, Italian, Japanese, Korean, and Chinese. So, therefore, check this out. There's been a politically motivated alternative show, halftime show, by a conservative group, which you've heard of him, Kid Rock, and multiple other people that were streamed separately and drew around 6 million live views. But I already told you how many Bad Bunny had. The reaction, of course, received backlash, and it was simply because it was all in Spanish. They talking about him holding his crotch. I mean, it was halftime. I mean, people do that. That's just, But again, Bad Bunny's set was performed primarily in Spanish, which some critics seized on, think about it, and claimed inappropriate for what they view as a quintessential American culture movement. Now, remember, Bad Bunny is from Puerto Rico. The last time I checked, Puerto Rico is a part of the United States of America. We're talking about football. Football. Some conservative people, commentators, said the choice didn't represent American values and wasn't inclusive to non-Spanish speakers, especially in the high-profile broadcasts. The choice of Bad Bunny, a global Latin music star who has previously, get this, criticized certain U.S. policies and political figures. That's the whole backdrop of all this right here. That's the whole deal. Drew ear from some right-wing personalities and public figures way before he even performed, turning what is usually just entertainment news into a political commentary. Remember, this controversy even led to the creation of the separate all-American halftime show. But once again, I go back to here's the deal, and hopefully you all will listen to this through the end. This was all about money. The halftime show was all about money. Let that sink in. It was all about money. Why do I say that? Apple had already introduced AirPods, where you have the ability to interpret other languages. Secondly, Apple sponsored the halftime show. So what you think it's about? That was all about money. Everybody else talking about Spanish and all that kind of stuff. Hey man, Super Bowl, it was about money. That's all it was about. And Apple cashed in. Alright, KD out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification button. Deuces. Peace, love, and happiness. And again, I'm out. Read the tea leaves, y'all. Let's go. See y'all again.